This person asks, do I still have my trucking business? I haven't seen any videos of you talking about it in a while. Yes, but we are on the rapid off ramp. We're getting out of the trucking industry. We've been working on getting out of the trucking industry for a couple of months. But us getting out of the trucking industry is reliant on one thing. So, an overall breakdown. My wife and I own a company that owns half of a trucking company. Another couple we know owns a company that owns the other half of our trucking company. Does it make sense? Trucking company, 50% is owned by a company Renee and I own, 50% is owned by a company another couple owns. The company, the trucking company, owns a semi. It's currently not in operation. It's in a barn at our partner's facility. So that truck, we own 50% of that truck. The company that my wife and I own owns a truck. It is the one truck that is in operation from the trucking company. We lease it to the trucking company. It's the one truck that's in operation. Our partner's company owns two other trucks that technically are leased to the trucking company, but because they're not running and there's no revenue, there's no exchange of anything. They're just meant to be leased to the trucking company. The one that the truck that the trucking company owns and the two that he owns, those are for sale. They're not in operation. We're trying to get rid of them. They're all sleeper cabs. One's a Volvo automatic, one's a Kenworth manual, and one is a Freightliner manual. The one that Renee and I's company owns that leases to the trucking company, that's a 95 kW Kenworth sleeper. It is a beast. It's a monster. And the guy that's been driving that truck for us has been doing so for the past 3, going on 4 years now. And he has been a fantastic operator. We give him complete autonomy. He has a credit card. He has the ability to make decisions, call the mechanic when he needs to. He operates under damn near complete autonomy. And we don't want to sell the truck out from under him. We're getting out of the business, but we don't want to just be like, for sale, somebody come take this fucking truck. And then he's left on the side. So we told him that we would give him first right to buy, but he's not going to have the money to buy the truck anytime soon. So Renee and I made the decision that we're gonna just give it to him. He wants to be an owner operator. He's been running this truck for 3 years. He knows it inside and out. So we're gonna give him the truck, but it's not cheap to get up and running. You need to put plates on the truck, which, depending on what time of year, $3,000. You need to have a couple of weeks worth of diesel fuel in the truck so that you can keep the truck running until you start getting payments for the loads that you're running. You need to be able to buy your overweight permit for Elwood, which is $621 all in every month. And so he is currently saving the money it takes for him to get up and running. And we told him, you know what, you get within $1,500 of it, right? You get within striking distance, we'll give you the truck and we'll loan you the $1,500. You can pay us back. We'll be flexible with you. You give us $100 a month for 15 fucking months. Who gives a shit, right? So we're in this phase where we're waiting for him to kind of save the money, and he's working on it. But we just came out of the holidays, and the number of runs go way down around the holidays. You're not working all these days, and things are slowing down. So he just came out of a few weeks where there weren't a lot of runs, so it's kind of hard to save anything out of that. So we just bought a new monthly permit. So we said to him, when this monthly permit is up, let's aim for that. Aim to be within striking distance of where you need to be by the end of this permit. We'll get you the truck, we'll get you the money, get you up and running, and then you go off and make your money. We'll pull completely the fuck out of the trucking business. And then we just wait for you to pay off whatever little loan we gave you. So I don't talk about it because there's no money there. I don't talk about it because it's not anything that we make any money off of. It's not how we earn, and we're trying to get out of it. It was a good idea in the moment. Didn't really flush out for us. It happens. You move on. So Hopefully, we'll be out of the trucking business maybe by Valentine's Day. Fingers crossed, right? I and mainly because my fingers crossed because I want him to be able to just go start making money. See, we pay him out of what we make on the loads. But if he owned it himself, he would obviously be able to recoup more money out of each load. We take what we take so that we can put plates and maintenance and fuel. We pay for all the fuel and the permits and all of that. And that's basically what our end pays for. With a little bit left over if the truck doesn't need any repairs this month. Some months the trucks need more repairs than others, and other months you do fine and you can get a lot of loads and not have any repairs and you hit it just right and you can have a decent month. So that's where we're at with the trucking company. Hopefully we can make this transfer happen within the next month and get him up and running as an owner operator and who knows, maybe he goes off and is successful in this and we run into him years down the road and he's got 9 trucks on the road and he's killing it. I hope so. The guy's a hell of a driver. He really is. So we'll see. I'll keep you informed.